leave your axe at the door. How about everyone roll a d20 then? I added a little bit to the map to make it a bit more clear, in a sense. But Hazel, what happened last time?
We got kicked out of the castle. We tried to throw Serendipity under the bus
Rude, by the way.
by accusing him of being the spy, and we got caught in the bedroom. We were in Gertruda's bedroom, trying to get more information at her. We had the maid with us. We talked to everybody, but I think 2 of the wives, and we were looking for the young boy. But anyway, Strahd came into the bedroom and caught Serendipity. I think Serendipity was in there trying to, yeah.
He was just engaging
on her
in
good side.
gentlemanly conversation.
Sure.
No.
A little, yeah. And anyway, so Strahd didn't take lightly to that, and then Fenn went in and pretty much threw him under the bus to try to say, "Oh, we're going to take him with us. He's your spy. We're taking him to question him, trying to get us all out of there." And Strahd told us to leave the castle, and he didn't believe that Serendipity was the spy, and
because
just wanted us to get
not.
out. Yeah. So it didn't fly. But Fenn did some good talking. Fenn did some really good talking, and nobody got killed, and we were able to leave the castle. And I think we're on the road. We are going to try to get to Varaki.
Valaki, the town?
Yeah, Valaki. Yeah, we're trying to get to Valaki because we're supposed to meet someone there, the invisible person. We discovered there was an invisible person in the castle, and one of our party had a private conversation with that person, and they said to meet them in Valaki. So that is where we're headed.
Do you remember the other task that Strahd gave?
Who wanted the Paladin to, I don't remember who the Paladin is, sorry, explore their powers and see if the Paladin could work on, quote-unquote, bringing people back to life, as long as they were, quote-unquote, very sure that they could do that.
Right. He did have a lot of questions about that.
Mm-hmm.
He asked about a outside deity or influence of power had invaded his domain, and he wanted to ask about that. And he, upon failing to find the spy, he asked the party to seek out any patrons that are looking to invade his realm.
Oh.
But yes, you are very tired. If you go much longer without sleeping, you will be gain exhaustion, and it is dawn. There is a little bit of sunlight peeking through the clouds, as best it can, but you are free to do what you like.
Some people were saying that we should, I think Fenn was saying we should press on to Valaki instead of resting. That it wouldn't be such a bad deal to get a point of exhaustion. We could deal with that. It would be...
And Renn asked if anybody had Liamon's tiny hut, and I believe once we leveled up, somebody might have gotten it.
I do have that. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we could take a little safer, long old rest.
I don't see anything. Well, I just don't see anything wrong with that. Can we make that decision without everybody here, DM?
Well, it's your spells.
Yeah, no, I've got my spells. If If everybody's good with that, I don't mind doing that at all.
Oh, I'd love a good rest. I'm very
Okay.
shaken up after being thrown under the fucking bus.
Yes.
I was promised lodging and a beer.
Yes, I do have that spell. It will take one of my level 3 slots.
I don't know what that means.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm going to cast Leomund's tiny hut for us then so we can take a rest.
Yay! Let's all get cozy.
Fix it with that.
Okay. So, how long is the spell?
I believe it's 8 hours.
Minute to cast. Do you have a small? Oh wait, you have a focus, don't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, are we playing with components?
It depends on your spells.
Well, I don't have any, so I guess it doesn't matter.
All right.
Yeah, I do have a focus.
So, what do you want your hut to look like?
Oh, big enough for everybody, safe, stone. Big enough for everybody to rest in.
A stone dome?
Yeah, sure. Let me see what.
Okay. So you cast the spell, and a dome materializes around you, and you allow the rest of the party to enter.
Okay.
And,
Yes.
What's the furnishing like inside?
Atmosphere inside is comfortable and dry, regardless of the weather outside. You can command the interior to become dimly lit or dark. It is dimly lit.
Do you have any
dome-
furniture, or is it just a
Well,
stone floor?
it's just someplace for us to lay down. This dome is opaque from the outside. It doesn't say it comes with furniture.
I mean, if you'd like, you can have furniture. You can
Well, I would
uh,
like pillows for people to sleep on.
decorate the interior like you how
Yeah.
you like.
Yeah, I will decorate the interior lovely for just cozy, everybody to sleep.
All right. A plethora of pillows also materializes, so the stone floor isn't as difficult to sleep on.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that, everyone would like to do anything before they hit the hay?
I would like to study my crown that I stole.
Okay. I will go back to where that is.
No, I take it back. I want to study the cloak. I'd rather study the cloak.
Okay.
The crown can wait. The crown is beautiful. The cloak is also beautiful, but I get better vibes from it.
We could do both, if you'd like.
Oh, I would
take it.
love to do both if you'd allow it.
Yeah. Well, you only need 8 hours of rest, but only 6 of those have to be sleeping. 2 of them can be for studying, putting spells into your book, or studying items and potions and whatnot.
Okay. Can I study 1 hour on the cape and 1 hour on the crown before I hit the hay for 6 hours then?
Yes, you may.
I would love to do that. What kind of roll would you like?
You do not need a roll.
I don't need a roll? Oh,
No.
sweet.
If you spend an hour studying an item, you can learn its components. It's basically identify, but not instant.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, I do that then.
Okay. Anyone else like to do anything?
I don't think I need to say I'm studying my spells to get ready for the next day to refirm my spell slots. I think that just happens, right?
Right. And you can
Okay,
also
yeah.
prepare your spells for the next day once you
And
wake
I
up.
don't think I didn't pick up anything inside that I want to study either.
You have that spell book if you want to put spells into your normal spell book.
Oh, right. But I don't. Can I do that here without spending the money, or how do I?
You'd have to spend time and money,
Yeah.
but
Do I
it,
have money? I don't have very money. I don't have enough money to do that.
okay. It's 50 gold per spell per slot, I think.
Oh, oh,
And
is it
then
only 50? I've got 85. I could do one. I bet.
25 for evocation spells.
Okay. Let me see if I can. I'll look it up and see what I've got in there.
Maeve, would you like to do anything?
Nope, I'm just resting.
Okay. So, studying the crown, you believe it to be non-magical, though it is worth quite a bit, and you would guess, like, looking it up and down, its points, its jewels all around it, beautifully decorated, it would probably run you about 2,500 gold.
Whoosh. That's a lot of gold for level 5.
You did steal something from the person on the cover of the book.
Yeah, well, he rolled really badly, so
And then the cloak is in magic items.
Ooh.
I'm
Fenn,
going.
what
Oh,
would
go
you
ahead.
like to do? So Hazel cast the Leomund's tiny hut spell around herself, and she has created um, a Dutch oven, as it were, with pillows inside, and everyone is getting ready for a long rest. Would you like to
Okay.
do anything before you go to sleep?
I don't believe so. No. I only sleep for 4 hours. So, is anyone taking shifts?
We
Like,
don't
are
need
we?
to inside the hut.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, there's nothing I want to do.
Just be exist, be alive.
Yep. Just
I'm going
stand
to.
there and not move.
I am going to go ahead and spend 50 gold and learn invisibility, second level spell from that book. And I think I just go. I'll do that.
Right? I'll mark it so you know you've learned it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Fenn, since you only have 4 hours that you need to rest, do you want to rest the first 4 hours or the second 4 hours?
Think I will do the second 4 hours.
Okay.
So I'll just stay up and just kind of, I don't know, probably step outside and just look around.
Okay.
Not walk. I'm not gonna wander, but I'm just gonna like, look.
Well, you notice that Hazel is practicing a spell that she is copying into her spell book. It takes her 2 hours to do so. And you see Renn um, really looking into every nook and cranny of both the cloak and the crown that he received in the castle.
Received is a kind word.
Came into possession.
Yes.
Fell into his possession.
How far away are we from the castle?
That is dependent on you. How far would you have gone before you set up this hut?
Uh, I don't know. I mean, I would have tried to go as far as we could away from castle.
It's about
I don't know.
2 miles to get to the gates. 4 miles to the windmill, and then like 9 or 10 miles to get to town. Valaki.
So let's just assume what's the time? The travel time is like an hour is a mile.
If I was thinking about that last night. If you're traveling at a normal pace, it would be 2 miles for an hour. Slow pace would be 1 mile an hour, and fast pace would be 3 miles to an hour.
I would say we would probably want to try and be like, I don't know, at least 4 or 5 miles away. Because like 1 mile doesn't seem that far. 2 miles is like he could probably see us. Or whoever. Like, the castle. We're like, oh, look at that campfire out there.
So do you want to
So-
try and cut across and try and make it to the edge of the forest here? Because that's about
Yeah.
4 miles.
That's what I would think.
Exhaustion would hit you, so it might take you a little bit longer than 2 hours.
Okay. I mean, did the group decide how far away they wanted to be?
No, I just assumed that you wanted to go like to the bottom of the hill here, which is about a mile, and then set up camp. But there wasn't anything final.
I think I'm fine taking a point of exhaustion because we'll recover it for after tomorrow, after a long rest, right?
After you take the long rest you're about to take.
So yeah, I'm fine with that point of exhaustion.
How does everyone else feel? Kind of a retcon situation.
I don't want a point of exhaustion.
I've only got 8 hit points. So if I don't rest, I'm going to be pretty vulnerable.
It's not a matter of resting. No matter what, we're resting.
Oh,
We're
okay.
taking a long rest. It's a
Yeah.
matter of how far we're traveling away from the castle before we camp. So right now, Alex
Oh.
just said, "Oh, we're like a mile away from the castle,
Yeah, we're pretty close.
and we're just setting up camp. Like
Okay.
a mile is not that far."
No. So we're resting after our very long night spent in the hospital. Once we rest, I'm fine with traveling. I mean, if I've got full hit points, I'm good.
I don't really like the idea of having a point of exhaustion, but this is a democracy and we will persevere one way or another, so...
And the
Okay.
point of exhaustion will go away after we long rest. So we're basically taking a point of exhaustion to get far away from the castle. So like 4 miles. Take a point of exhaustion, but we're napping anyways. We're camping.
Mm-hmm.
So the point
Okay.
of exhaustion won't affect too much. I hope. I don't know. It depends on the DM, I guess. At that
I mean,
point.
are we gonna get ambushed?
And it'd be 1 point of exhaustion, right?
Yes.
And that only just gives you disadvantage on skill checks.
Ability checks. Yes.
Or ability checks, excuse me. Skill checks.
How about we flip a coin?
We have means of rolling percentile things. Maeve,
But
you haven't said anything. Would you like to roll a D100? Under 50 is rest where you are now, a mile away. Over 50 is take that point of exhaustion and rest 4 miles away. Okay. So you trek as far as you can without actually going into the forest that is surrounding Balaki. That is... You're all right here. How's that sound?
Could you ping it again? I didn't see it.
The white X on the map?
Oh,
Okay. Sure.
sure. Why not?
Okay,
No,
so
I didn't realize. Wait, so the castle's really that close to the town?
yeah, it's as the crow flies, it's 6 miles.
That doesn't seem that far. I guess I was in my head. I was thinking like, yeah, it's like driving from Wenatchee to Seattle.
Oh, I mean, it's not necessarily that many miles on flat, even terrain.
Yeah, I get that.
If you walked the path, it would be 10 miles. But you cut across over the hills 4 miles.
So we are at the white X right now, and we are 1 level of exhaustion?
Yes, you are.
Yes, okay. Let me just update that real quick. Okay.
Alright, so you all traveled to here. Hazel set up her chrome dome and settled inside, and then everyone studies their items, their magic and whatnot, and Renn, you'd have to take another hour to attune to that item. Yes.
Well, the crown's not magical, but the cape is, right?
Right.
I don't think I caught what you said the cape did.
It's in the magic items in Roll20.
I usually see my magic items in D&D Beyond. I'm not sure how to get to them in Roll20.
So on the right-hand side, there's a list of there's
The
tabs.
list icon?
Yeah, and one of them says journal. It looks like a piece of rolled up paper or a folded paper. There's a speech bubble, some photos, paper, an eye.
I think I'm in the wrong tab because I'm seeing decks and gothic trinkets. It's not the one shaped like a newspaper, is it?
It is.
Oh, it is. Okay. And magic items and Okay, is it
The cloak.
Cloak of the Bath?
Yes.
Oh, yay. Thank you. Sorry for the confusion. Wearing this cloak. Have advantage on dexterity checks?
Once
I
we
can-
rest, can I? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just asking, can I really grip the edges of the cloak with both hands and use it to fly at a speed of 40 feet? I'm just curious because, like, in all my campaigns, regardless of whether I have wings or not, my character always finds a way to fly. And the theme seems to be happening again.
Well, that was the item that was in the puzzle chest, and you're the one who grabbed it.
Oh my god, I can polymorph into a bat! Yeah, I would like to spend an hour to attune to this, pretty please and thank you.
Okay. So you will go a little bit beyond your what everyone else is resting, because you spent 2 hours identifying the 2 items that you had.
I
And then
did,
you need
so
another
I'll
6
get...
hours.
I won't get quite enough sleep, I don't think.
Okay.
But I want it. I want it now.
Okay, well, Fenn, we'll get back to you stepping out for the first 4 hours and just watching. So it is mid-morning by the time you get settled in, and as you step back out of the hut, you see an older figure pushing a cart down the road, up the road, whichever direction is towards you. And as this person gets closer, you recognize them.
Uh-oh.
Are you there, Fenn?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you do anything before they get closer?
I mean, you said I recognize them?
Yes.
Who is it?
It is the nice old lady from the windmill.
Uh-huh.
I recognize her?
Did Fenn ever meet
Oh,
her?
no, you don't. Sorry.
Never.
Do not recognize her. Oh, she seems like a
Don't
pretty nice
recognize
lady.
Older
I just
woman,
See old lady.
yeah, pushing a cart up the road towards you.
Boy.
You're not on the road, you're kind of a few feet from it. But
Just
yes.
gonna watch her push her cart.
Okay. She hobbles down the road and she sees you and she waves like, "Yeah, good morning."
Is it morning?
It's
I
mid-morning.
don't say
yes.
this. Okay,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
morning. I just do that nod. Just nod back at her like a greeting.
And she continues on around the bend and into the pathway towards the town. And for the do you just stand there or do you walk around the hut and like look around?
Probably walk around, look around.
Okay.
You know, just kind of check out the hut, check out the surrounding area. Like staying next to the hut, but just kind of observing.
Right.
You know.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Yeah. That's an 11.
So you're taking some time to wander around, staying close to the hut, but just observing your surroundings. Occasionally, you'll see the windmill start to turn its blades very slowly. Lasts for about an hour until it slows to a stop. Um, but you don't really see much else. Occasionally, you'll see a crow fly overhead and followed by a few others. But that's all.
Okay. Nothing too weird.
And after 4 hours, you head back inside the hut and see that everyone else is sleeping.
Fenn will stand in front of the doorway and rest. But he will stand and have his eyes open. But he's not there. He just checks out.
I don't think there's a doorway to be seen. I think you just go inside of it.
There's no doorway?
Don't think so.
No, you just walk through and you're in there. It just allows
It's
the
just
people
a sealed
yeah.
dome.
magical.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll just stand in a spot. Because there's no corners. No doorways, so let's just stand in a spot.
Alright, you stand in an open spot where nobody's sleeping. Try not to get any mud or dirt on the nice pillows that are lining the stone dome. And you fall asleep standing up.
Nice.
With that, let's start off with Hazel.
Yes.
Could you enter private time?
Okay.
Everyone else, feel free to use the bathroom, get some food or whatever. And then
Sweet.
when your turn comes up, make sure that you're to listen.
Okay.
Going in order of Hazel, Renn, Maeve, and Fenn.
Okay.
Say soon.
Dankeschön.
Hello.
Hello. You study your book and get nice and cozy inside your newly acquired spell.
Okay.
And you fall asleep very quickly. You are very tired from the long night you've had, being up and down, hit points going crazy, and you don't have much in the way of dreams for the first little bit, and then you wake up in a strange room. It looks to be like an apothecary.
I look around to see if there's anyone there. Hello, hello.
You are sitting at a round table. Seems to be only 2 chairs on either side of this. On the far side of the table, there is a woman with her back against you.
Uh-oh.
The woman looks to be making something. She has a pot that is just sitting on a metal frame, and the pot has boiling liquid inside of it. You can see this woman is could be taller, but she's hunched over and she's wrapped up in a blanket and a shawl.
Hmm.
She looks to be meticulously pouring dry and liquid ingredients into the pot. Occasionally, the liquid will furiously bubble and threaten to boil over, but then she pours in another ingredient and it will subside.
Okay.
You say or do anything.
Um. Hello. Excuse me.
Oh, hello. There. This was quite a fright we had back there. I am very concerned of what happened to you back there. But I am thankful that you are not seriously harmed.
Oh. Oh. Do I recognize the voice as the one that talked to me when I was dying?
Roll a history check.
History check.
So you do recognize it as the same voice.
Okay. Thank you so much. But I do not know why you helped me or how.
I see potential in you. You have greatness inside of you. I am looking to uphold and flourish that greatness, that power.
All right. Please forgive me if I'm a little suspicious of your motives.
Oh,
But-
that is fair, dearie. Everyone cannot trust someone they've just met, but I assure you, if you help me, I will greatly help you.
What would helping you look like? What is it that you'd ask of me?
Oh, it's very simple. I've lost a lot of believers in the town that you are in the land that you are. I am the Great Mother, and I only want you to spread word of my power and tell the people about how caring the Great Mother could be.
What name would they know you by?
Oh, I am known as the Great Mother.
That is all that you're known by? There's no other name?
There is no proper name, just a title, just a
And
humble
they would-
title.
And if I use this name to people, they would know of whom I speak.
Maybe not at first, but if you show them how much you care about their well-being and how you will help them when they need it, they will learn to know and praise the Great Mother.
And how would you suggest I do this? I am not myself. I'm not a cleric of any kind.
One doesn't need to be a follower of a deity. I am just looking for others, followers. People praise my name.
All right. Well, I will certainly look into that, and I will do what I can. Is there any other information or help you can give us as we're feeling very much like there's a lot of evil in this place where we are, and that until we can do something about it, we're not going to be able to leave, whether we're alive or dead. That's kind of what I'm learning. Having someone like you on our side would be very helpful. Is that the kind of thing you could help us with?
Oh, yes, I believe it. If you spread the word of the Great Mother, I will be able to help you in your quest for vanquishing the evil that is there.
Can you give me something to take back with me that will help people realize that you're real?
Oh, I will give you all sorts of things. The powers I've already bestowed upon you would be one step, but I will continue to help you in that sense.
That's good to know. All right, I'll do what I can.
And after a little bit of time, she will take the liquid from the pot and pour it into 2 mugs. And she will then turn to face you, and you will see this face.
Trying to get back in. I had to.
And
I
she
had to
will...
reload.
Okay.
It
She
doesn't
will
wanna-
walk towards you with the 2 mugs and set one down in front of you. And she will take the other seat opposite you with the other mug.
Okay. You want to just describe it to me since Roll20 doesn't want to load up?
Oh no!
Yeah.
The big reveal.
I know, I'm trying to. It says it's hatching dragons and it's just stuck. The screen's just stuck.
I hate when that happens.
I
Okay,
don't know if
I
anybody else
will
is having a problem or not.
send you the picture in Discord.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Just looking for it.
Oh my gosh, that's what she looks like?
Yes.
Oh, what have I done? Why didn't I see those little eyeballs around? So she's like a beholder. She's a
well,
beholder.
she's
looks like a beholder.
attached to a body. She's not a floating head, but
Oh, all right. Oh my. She sounds nicer than she looks. I don't think this is such a good deity. Okay. What have I done? All right.
do you say anything further?
No, I just look shocked probably. I'm going to have a hard time keeping my face straight, but
Okay.
I'll do the best I can.
She will see this and exclaim,
Don't be too taken aback. You are traveling with an angel and demons. Careful who you make friends with. Not everyone has their own good intentions.
Well, that's true. I haven't found anyone with good intentions yet in this place. So, yes.
Just be sure to take care of those who need it. And with this, if you will drink, you will receive my boon.
Okay, I'll drink it. Kind of desperate.
Alright, so you drink the liquid. It is warm and sweet. It is like liquid happiness going down your throat. And you gain something pretty cool. You gain etherealness.
Oh.
Once per day, you can magically enter the material plane, the ethereal plane, from the material plane, or vice versa, using an action. This effect lasts only 1 hour, or until you enter the material plane again.
One action to enter ethereal plane. Okay. I'll have to look that up.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna
Next.
probably have to reboot my whole computer to get Roll20 to load up again. It still won't load.
Okay. You'll have some time.
Oh, good. I
Because
have it
next, if you could send in, Renn.
Renn. Okay, will do. Thank you.
Guten Abend.
Hello.
It's me. I'm ready for private time.
Okay. So you are too excited to go to bed. You just have to attune to your cloak first.
Hmm.
So that extra little bit of a hour just made you extra tired, and once you finally plop down into the pillows, you just instantly fall asleep, and it is
Hmm.
a deep and heavy sleep.
Excellent.
And after some time, you hear a voice in your head.
Hmm.
Hey.
I'm writing this down, by the way. Sorry.
Hey, wake up! You there? Wake up!
What? No. I'm trying to sleep here.
You resist opening your eyes and waking up, and then you feel a very sharp slap on your face.
Fine.
Yes, wake up!
Fine. Yes, I'm up.
Embrace the pain.
It's not really painful, but okay.
And you open your eyes, and you're in a, like, run-down, drabby-looking campsite.
Okay.
And, you're kind of looking around, but you notice that you can't move your arms or legs.
Okay.
They appear to be tied in restraints.
No, I don't like that.
You don't like that? Well, do something about it.
If you insist. Serendipity just turns his head and starts gnawing on the restraints on his left wrist.
Okay. As you move, you feel that the restraints are embedded with barbs, and with each movement, it cuts into your skin.
Renn holds perfectly still.
Oh, come on. You could do better than that.
Oh, you want me to mar my beautiful skin? I won't give you what you want, you sick fuck.
Oh, well, I know what's inside you. You can take it.
That's very funny of you to say, because I don't even know myself half the time. And I would like to, can I go into a rage?
Yes, you can.
I would like to go into a rage so that I take half damage from whatever the hell else is gonna happen to me, and I would like to, double down and struggle harder.
Okay, make an athletics check.
God damn it.
Don't you have advantage since you
Am
are
raging?
Yeah.
think that was for something else, but if you say so, I will believe you. Oh wait, no, athletics is strength, it's not dex, never mind. Yes, you're right. A little better.
Okay. So you rage out and pull with all your might, and despite the pain, you manage to break out of the arm and leg restraints.
All of them?
All of them, yes.
Excellent. Was this thing that was talking to me a voice, or was it a physical form?
You look around, but you don't see any sign of any form.
Okay. Can I investigate my surroundings?
Yes, you can. Roll investigation. All right. So you look around, and this is not the same place that you were. This looks very different from the hills and the forest that you were nearby. This looks very rocky, and you are at the edge of a pond.
I'm gonna rub my temples and just say, I'm very, very fucking sick and tired of always waking up in a place that I didn't fall asleep in.
Oh, yes, I know what you mean.
So, where am I? Go on then, tell me I'm somewhere awful.
Oh, this is better than where you were. Don't you-
Why do you say that?
Aren't you tired of feeling trapped with no means of escape?
I don't feel trapped. What are you talking about?
Oh,
I got
the
out of the
land that you were
castle,
just
didn't
in.
I? I got out, didn't I?
That's true. Have you made any attempt to leave this land? You know where the hell you are.
Shh. I don't want to hear any of that coming from you.
I'm sure you wouldn't.
The fog is not that big of a deal. I've crossed it once, I can cross it again, I just don't remember how.
Oh, so I guess you don't need any help.
No, not... Wait. You are implying that you could help?
Of course. That's why I chose you. I could see your fury.
I didn't choose you, but go on.
If you take my boon, you will have a greater opportunity to escape the larger prison that is currently surrounding you.
What's the downside?
What downside? All you need is to use that anger, that rage.
So you're just offering me this bone freely?
Of course.
Of course, you say, of course. And let's say I do take your bone and delve into my fury. How does it benefit you? You must get something out of it. You must think I'm really naive, don't you?
Well, I will keep in touch, but right now this is just a small gift.
A small gift. Sounds like a pretty big gift to me. Can I do a... Oh, I guess insight check?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's a crit.
Well, you know what? I crit too.
Oh, you did it!
Yeah.
Prove it! No, I believe you. You don't have to prove it.
It's like, oh, that's oh. Um,
The dice gods are fucking with us.
don't know if. One moment.
Please take your time.
Okay. Well, you are equally matched in that sense. So you aren't sure if this person is pulling your leg or going to stab you in the back later. They sound like they could be genuine, but there is a slight optimism in their voice.
One last thing. I'm sure you've noticed I am in fact a tiefling, and I've already got a deity looking out for me, even if I haven't met them yet. So, what can you offer me that the deity I will eventually meet doesn't?
Well,
Have you heard of Asmodeus? Big fellow, very important.
oh, I can deal with him, no problem.
Oh, you can!
Yes, I have my ways.
Immediately take the bone.
Well, if you take my boon, then I will allow you to use your rage and cast those delicious spells that others have kept from you.
Serendipity bows deeply and says, you better keep your promise. I'll make it worth your while, and gives a very sarcastic wink.
With that, you feel another slap on your face.
Oh, wait!
I
Why
may
must
take
everybody
it.
manhandle me in this place?
You like it, don't deny it.
You did. Can I go now?
I'll keep in touch.
Fine.
And as you say your goodbye, the voice fades from your mind, and you look around, and off, going out of the cave, you see the backside of a figure.
Hello? Hello?
Do you see it in Roll20?
Would it be under the speech bubble tab?
No, it's the image on the screen.
Oh, the token?
Yes.
Oh, let me zoom in on it.
Zoom in, yes.
Oh no, what have I done?
She winks at you, and
Fuck. Did I just sell my fucking soul to a succubus?
and you wake up from the dream, and you are back in the stone hut.
Okay, who should I send in next?
I believe it was Maeve.
Maeve, okay.
I think you broke Fenn. No. Renn.
Renn? Probably. Alright. Well, you without anything to distract you, you just go directly head to pillow. And with your tired, exhausted body, you just instantly fall asleep. And you're just complete out of it. You don't have any dreams for some time, and then you wake up, and you are in a campsite. You are leaning against one of the large logs that circles the fire. The fire seems to be cracking, flickering, and surrounding the sitting area is several Vardos that are very quiet as they rest peacefully around the site. Across from you, on the other side of the campfire, is a figure that is obscured by fire and smoke. Would you like to look around at all?
I didn't know if you were done yet.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so everybody that I see, except for the standing figure, is like resting.
You don't see anyone else here.
I thought you said there were other, Vardo or
The
the caravan thingies.
The wagons, yes.
Okay. I'm going to circle around the fire to see, if I can see the person.
Okay. So you walk around, you get up from your sitting position, you walk around the fire, the heat feels intense on your skin, and on the other side you see a a shirtless man with black pants and a red cloak. He appears to be tossing herbs and powder into the fire, causing it to flare and wane. You see that his hair is in several braids, including his beard, and he has two about medium-sized horns protruding from his forehead.
Does he look similar to the guy that I saw at the outside party when Hazel was with me?
Make a history check.
Oh man.
That guy was really well dressed, and he seemed much more proper than just some shirtless guy in the forest. So you don't know if they have anything to do with each other.
I will ask this man what he is doing.
What am I doing? What are you doing? Why are you here?
I don't know why I'm here. I think maybe this is a dream?
Dreams or visions. But not here right now. I'm saying, why are you here in Barovia?
I don't really know anymore. I thought I was here to try and find out about my family, but I'm not really pursuing that
Why not?
hard.
I think you should.
You should? Why do you think I should?
I think the Vistani have a good past. They are conflicted, though. They are making deals with devils. Not always the same devil. There is conflict, and I believe that you can lead them.
Oh, I don't know about that. That sounds like a lot of responsibility.
I believe in you.
Who are you?
I am the one that has been contacting you. The one that you use my flames. Actually, have you even used anything I've given you?
I think I hellish rebuked someone once. Oh, and I did throw flames at someone, at a couple witches.
I couldn't tell when you were in there, but I am grateful that you are using my strength. But I think your journey is difficult, but doable. Through me, I will help you discover who you really are.
That sounds so mysterious.
Well, think it over. And if you'd like a sample of what I will give you in the future, not just fancy tricks with fire.
And he throws more of the items into the fire and it flares up.
What about Samuel? The one you constantly ignore. Would you like to make more use of him?
That would be nice. I do miss his company.
Well, take my boon, spread the word throughout the Vistani, and you will have more in the future.
Hang on. What am I spreading?
The word of Belial.
Lyle?
Belial.
Elile. Alright.
If you want a spelling, it's Belial.
Okay, got it. Then I assume that is you?
That is a great assumption.
What am I supposed to tell people? Some mysterious man is handing out powers?
I wouldn't go that far. You are my chosen champion. But tell them that other devil they claim protect them is deceiving them. I will deliver them from this evil.
Are you a devil?
Semantics.
So you said that the Vistani make deals with multiple devils. One of them is Strahd. Are you the other one they occasionally make deals with, or are there many others?
Well, not anymore. They've lost their way. As you can see on your person, you are an ancestor of one who has made a deal with myself.
Alright.
I am offering freedom from the Great One that resides in the place you just left.
Freedom, like an escape from Barovia?
Yes,
But only for those who follow you.
I can make some exceptions. You do have quite a travel group you have.
I do. It would be nice if everybody who wanted to could just leave right now.
Yes, but the High Devil in the tower won't allow that. With my strength, I can help you and possibly your friends overthrow him.
Oh, I see. Okay. I will accept your help.
Fantastic. Next time you summon Samuel, he'll be different. Also, keep a lookout for my daughter, Tierna. She'll help you on your journey as well.
Where is she?
She'll find you.
Does she look like you?
Slightly. I mean, she is a blood relative.
Alright. I haven't seen many descendants of devils in this area.
No, you haven't shown yourself either, so maybe others are afraid to show themselves. Although that other one is rather rambunctious about showing his line. I'm not too happy about him.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask?
What are you throwing into the fire?
Do you like some?
Sure.
He hands you a packet. It looks just like a packet of dried powder.
What is it?
Oh, it's just some uh, minerals from my homeland. It's very easy to ignite. Don't throw too much into it. You might blow yourself up.
I smell it.
It smells like kind of a mixture between sulfur and a metal, like iron.
All right, thank you very much. I don't think I have any questions except how will I be able to get a hold of you?
With each new person that you inform of their folly, I will grow stronger, and I will be able to contact you more often. Unfortunately, I have to contact you. Dierna might make herself known, so you will be able to contact her during the day.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, and good luck.
I nod.
Um, so he gave you a small packet of gunpowder, and you wake up in the dome, and you still hold it in your hands.
And sorry, what was his name again? So I'm gonna write it down.
Belial, I will send you their names in Discord.
Cool, thank you.
And then next time you summon Samuel, you'll have better stats. And he can do different things.
Cool. Is this all homebrew stuff?
Yep,
Cool. I like it.
nice. I will throw Samuel's stats in now so you can look over it.
Cool, cool.
And then send in Ben.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Hello?
Hello.
What's up?
Oh, you know, just handing out stuff, giving personal experiences to people.
Does Fenn get a memory? Is this regaining lost power?
Well, is it Fenn's memory?
I don't know. Whose
Ooh.
memory is it? That's the thing.
Okay. So you saw the old woman, and then you head back into the hut, the dome, and see everyone else sleeping. Settle in, and exhaustion hits you really fast. Like before we even like, you just take a couple steps and then you fall asleep, pretty much. Um, so you do end up sleeping, standing up. But okay, but after a little bit of just empty darkness sleep, you see. Well, you feel you are surrounded by something. You feel enclosed, and you see this.
What do I see? Am I supposed to see something?
You see darkness. Oh wait, I didn't move your token.
Yeah, I don't see
There you go.
darkness. I see a map. Okay, now I see darkness.
Now you see nothing.
There we go. That's how it should have been.
You don't see anything? Well, now you see nothing.
Okay. I accept this fate.
So, you feel your eyes open, but all you can see in front of you is black. And, you try to move slightly, and you feel constrained by something very heavy. It's covering your entire body.
So I can't move?
Correct.
Okay. Fenn's going to assume that he must have died again. And this is death.
Well, we've experienced this
Roll a new
before.
character. Yeah. It's like, I guess I'm here. Oh, I don't remember remembering it. Was I conscious during my death the last time? And he's just going to be thinking about that, trying to remember.
Okay.
And just accept this like, I must have died again.
As you accept your fate, you hear a voice inside your head. It's kind of muffled.
You can break free if you put more effort into it.
Do I need to?
You have the strength. You've done this before.
Oh, okay. Did you help me last time?
I was not that person who awoken you, but I have greater powers to help you. So rise.
Fenn is going to arise, and try and push through.
Make
This
an
is-
athletics. You do not have exhaustion in this
Okay.
vision.
That's an 11.
Okay. So you struggle to break free, and you feel clumps of something starting to break down and hit you as you try and push out, and you discern that it's probably like dirt or rocks. You hear it again.
More. Do it. I know you can. Find your strength and escape.
I'm gonna Fus Roda this and try and push through.
All right. Make it one more athletics. All right.
That's 24.
You Fustro Da out.
Whatever's on top of me goes flying.
Yeah, you just managed to push an arm through and pull yourself out of whatever is holding you back. And you see... Oh, yeah, that's right.
A grave! So I did die. When? When did I die?
You find yourself raising out of another graveyard, but this is not the same one that you were in before. You look around, and on one of the headstones is resting a skeleton.
I would like to examine skeleton.
You see skeleton!
I'm going to approach skeleton and assume that it is also just risen, and say like, "Hey, do you just wake up too? This is my second time."
Are,
Dink.
are you serious?
Yeah, I did this before. I don't remember. It was.
I mean, do I look like I just got up?
I don't want to assume. You know, some people look better than others. Some people look worse off.
Alright, well, I am the one who broke you out this time.
I thought I did that.
I gave you
You
this.
encouraged me. Yeah.
I gave you the emotional strength to achieve bursting out of yet another prison.
Well, thank you. I needed that. I was just going to accept my fate and just wait another few hundred years, so thanks.
Oh, yeah. Been there, done that. That gets boring after a millennia or so.
Yeah, I bet. Like 400 years must have been nothing compared to what you've had to go through. I'm Fenn, by the way, and Fenn will hold out his skeleton hand to shake this guy's hand.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
And
you.
it will hold out a skeleton arm, but at the end of the arm is like it looks kind of like mage hand, where it's that blue silvery image, and he will grasp you with his phantom hand.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, I am a warrior like yourself. I lost appendages. But that is not why I am speaking to you now. I know of your past. I know you have lost those close to you. And those close to you lie in the ground around Barovia.
I don't remember them, but I know if something happened. I remember the battlefield. And I remember bits and pieces, but I don't remember everything.
Well, I can help you regain your lost honor falling on the battlefield.
Instead of honor, I think I would rather have vengeance.
I can grant that as well. If you take my boon, I will allow you to raise up your former comrades to create an army against the devil.
And is there a cost? Because this sounds too good to be true.
The cost is risking your own undead life again. If you fall, I only have so much that I can bring you back at full power.
And who is the devil to you?
The one that resides in the castle you just left.
I mean, how do you know him? Why do you want his defeat?
He has enslaved my people. He claims that the undead are his, as they are not. But I need a champion to defy him. Raise an army against him.
I accept this deal, and if we both have the same enemy in mind and both seek vengeance, then I will lead your army.
I will grant you a small taste of my power at first. We'll be able to raise those like you. And they will be your understudies, following you for a duration.
A squire, I see. Very useful.
the skeleton will nod its skull and reach out its phantom hand, and the blue, like, magic tendrils or strings will go from its hand and enter your skeletal hand. And you will now be able to cast Animate Dead once per day.
Do I need to
And-
add this to my character sheet?
Yeah. You can put it in your spells. Also, the Resurrected will fall under the Sidekick feature. So you'll roll a d4, and depending on the roll, we'll get a Sidekick. And with that, your vision will fade to darkness once more, and you will finish your long rest.
Okay, cool. And it was I can communicate with the one that I raised psychically?
No, you cast Animate Dead. I think it's a 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
And that person will be your squire. And it lasts 24 hours. If you want, you can cast it on the same person again to continue their life or their unlife.
Okay. I was confused on the D4 psychic thing.
Oh, sidekick.
Oh, sidekick. I thought you said psychic. And I was like, oh, so I can communicate and tell him what to do and stuff psychically. Cool. All right. That makes sense. Okay. So I can. What was the D4 thing?
So there are different roles that a sidekick can fall under. So when you cast Animate Dead, roll a d4, and depending on the roll, we'll have a one of the sidekicks' roles will be under your instruction.
Okay, just making sure I'm writing this all down. And I can cast it once per day. Sweet. And it lasts 24 hours.
Yes. Any other questions?
I want to ask the guy if he's still there. As I feel this power, I want to ask if he's heard of Mordenkainen had mentioned a undead stronghold in Barovia, and if he recommended seeking them out. So I'd ask him, like, thank you for this ability, and I will use it to the best of my abilities. I have a friend that had mentioned there was a stronghold of undead like myself. Do you recommend I go to them for allyship?
Hornguard is the one you seek. He is looking for vengeance against the devil as well. His domain has been struck down, and he wishes to rise up and take down your similar foe.
Do you recommend him as an ally?
Be cautious of your allies. Some have similar goals, but for their own means. Hornguard will be a good ally, but he might turn against you if he steams it tyrannical with your words. Some kind of get jumbled up in the nether realm, and it's hard to remember.
That's okay. I understand. It's that not everything's tip-top shape sometimes. Sometimes
Spirits come and go and invade your mind. Let me start over. Hornguard is a good ally, but he might turn against you for the grasp of power. Replace the devil as his destined position of power.
I see. Is it true that he has a dragon?
He did. Not anymore. The dragon is in pieces.
Ah, I see. Well, I suppose it's worth checking out at least. Is there anything else any other advice that you have for me before I assume we part ways? I don't know which direction my party went, but
I will keep in touch.
oh, do you have cell stone as well?
Do you have facts?
Fax? You're gonna fax me a message? I don't know if this takes fax. We'll see. If it prints out a piece of paper, I'll be impressed.
It may. I'll keep in touch. You'll know when it's me.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. What? May I get a name before we part ways? Your name.
Oh, my name. Oh, I thought you were asking somebody else's. My name is Vecna. You possess my mace.
I do. Was that your body?
I'm not sure. I assume you got it from the castle.
I did. There was attached to a body. There
I
was
can't,
also
I can't see inside there.
It's a scary place and full of strange, weird things.
Well, now you have a friend to take you, to grant you power to not be so afraid.
Thank you. It's good to have a friend. Fenn is going to kind of look around to try and gauge his direction of like, okay, where do I head to next? And he's just gonna be like, I suppose I should be off then. He's gonna look for a path out of the graveyard.
Okay. You turn your body to like look around, and as you do, you kind of feel dizzy. And you just end up back into the stone dome, standing up where you were.
Nice. Do I go back to game time now?
Yes.
Okay, bye!
Okay.
And we're back.
Oh
Maybe.
boy.
Hello.
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 Okay. So you all get your long rests.
Yay!
Spell slots back. Half your hit die back.
Is hit die rounded up or down?
I think it's up. And channel divinity and all your long rest things go back to normal.
Hooray! Oh, my lay on hands?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
So Alex, that new thing that I got, how do I get that? I found it in the compendium, but I don't know how to add it on. I tried to add it on my page and it doesn't seem to be working.
Under your feats and traits, you can click the plus button and add it in manually.
Okay.
Just copy paste into the text box.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you all wake up in an enclosed room, a tiny hut, as it were. Except for Renn, you are still needing your hour of sleep.
Okay.
Forgot to give you your stuff.
That's okay.
Is there anything everyone else would like to do while they wait for an hour?
Can we talk about the dreams we had?
You can if you'd like.
Yeah, is Fenn there too? Fenn and
Yeah,
Maeve?
Fenn, as soon as he, I guess, wakes up, he's going to turn around and be like, oh, well, this makes it much easier. I don't have to find you all. Or wonder if you were still alive. I hope you all slept good.
I think so. I feel like I did, but I had some sort of a visitation kind of thing going on.
Oh, you too. I did
Yeah.
as well. But I thought it was real, because I thought I just died again and was buried, and
Oh.
a buddy helped me out. It was nice.
Okay. What was the? Did you get a visitation or talk to someone?
Yeah, I talked to Vecna. He's my friend. We're cool. He was the dead body that we found in the church in that castle. And you took his book, and I took his mace.
Oh.
Yeah, he's cool. He's really nice. He's very powerful. Be careful with that book.
Oh, all right. Did he ask you to do anything for him?
He wanted help raising an army to take down the devil. And we both seek the same thing, which is vengeance. And he gave me a little bit of his power. It was cool. I can raise a squire, which would be very helpful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a little dead boy?
I hope not a little dead boy, but, you know, a person to help, a soldier, a comrade.
I mean, when you say raise, I'm thinking like raise from the dead.
Oh, yes. They would look exactly like me. Well, not exactly, but they would be undead. But they're cool. They wouldn't, like, attack you or anything. They'd be cool. They'd hang out for 24 hours.
How about you, Maeve?
I had a visitor as well, who also shared some of his power with me. And his goal as well is to take down you know who.
But it wasn't the same person that visited Fenn.
No, definitely not.
But wants you to. Okay. I'm sensing a pattern here because I met something called the Great Mother, who is some sort of a deity who feels that people don't believe in her anymore and
that's
wants
sad.
me to spread word about her among the people that live here so they will give her power again and they would believe in her. And she looks kind of like a beholder with a body. I agreed to help her before she turned around and I realized I was talking to a monster, essentially. She sounds really nice. I mean, she sounds like a little old lady, but you know what? I'm finding out with this place, there ain't nobody nice here.
That's not true. There was
well-
a sweet old lady that said hi to me this morning.
What? What sweet old lady that said hi to you?
When I was standing outside while you all were sleeping, I was just standing outside watching, and there was a little old lady pushing a cart down a road headed towards Valaki.
What?
It was sweet. She said
what
hi.
was in the cart?
I don't know. She didn't come close. She waved at me and said, "Good morning," and I just nodded back. It was nice.
Was it the kind of cart you might like sell, donuts out of? So sell pastries out of?
I don't know. I mean, it wasn't a big cart. It was like a little push cart. It was sweet. It was nice. Not a lot of people say hi here in this area.
My opinion stands. There's no such thing as nice little old ladies here.
With a name
What
like
about you?
the Great Mother, how bad can she really be?
Oh, I don't know.
I
but
mean,
yeah.
She could be a great mother.
She sounds like a great mother.
Yeah.
If she
And-
wasn't, I think her name would be Okay Mother.
Yeah.
If she was a bad person, she'd be the terrible mother.
I was a terrible mother, I'll have you know, and I'm not a bad person. Good people can be terrible mothers.
That's true.
But she gave you something, right?
Yes, she did. She gave me the power to enter the ethereal plane once a day.
That sounds cool.
Wow.
Which, well, I don't know what I'm going to use that for. To avoid awkward conversations, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, it could be really cool in the ethereal plane.
I don't know.
Never been,
there.
but
Never been.
maybe it's a nice vacation spot.
Yeah.
It can't be worse than this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe there's
Yeah.
sunlight. Oh, maybe Mr. S can't get you there. And Mr. S seemed to be really interested in you.
I think she said 2 days, 2 hours I can remain in the ethereal plane. Remind me, because it's different than the spell. I think it said 2 hours.
It's 1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour, and then you start to lose oxygen.
As you are all talking, the hut dissipates, and the pillows along with it, and everyone falls onto the ground, and Renn just like plops in there, but continues to sleep.
Should we wake him up?
Well, he stayed up a lot longer than the rest of us studying his new objects.
Well, did he? Did he stay up
Yes.
really late? Even past
1 extra
10?
hour.
Oh, wow.
Well, no.
Oh, I see.
So it was 3 hours to identify and attune to the items. So just 1 hour off of your sleep time.
I see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he probably needs some sleep. We'll just continue hanging out here. So I'm proud of you, Hazel, for finding a god. That's a big decision. Finding a god and promising
my
your
god.
life to them. Well,
No, I haven't. I didn't. I just said I'd help.
we don't always get to choose the calling that the gods give us.
Oh, jeez.
We just have to choose to accept it. God, another religious character.
Oh no, I'm not. But I'm not. It's not.
This person's granting you their strength. Why? How is that not the same? That's how I get my strength from my deity.
Mine as well.
Did you have a dream with your deity, Hume?
No. I haven't. It was somebody else.
Who was it?
I'm
new
not
god?
exactly sure, but I got some cool stuff like everyone else.
The thing is, we all got cool stuff, but we also had to make promises, didn't we?
Well, I
mean-
didn't exactly slip my hand and offer a blood sacrifice.
No, but we are all now indebted.
I'm not
Well, I
indebted.
think-
I'm helping a friend.
I think the goals of the people that we talked with in our dreams are the same as the goals that we want, right?
Yeah, it could be. I just keep thinking back to the town of, was it Braki or Barovia? Oh, we're in Barovia. What was the town near the castle where we thought we were doing something good and we ended up
Oh, Valaki.
with a whole lot of death? Valaki.
I've never been to Barovia. Is it nice? I mean, I thought we were in Barovia.
I think we're in Barovia right now. Yeah, we're all
There's
in
a
Barovia.
small town.
We were definitely in Barovia.
There's a
Wait,
small
there's a-
town just over those hills that is Barovia.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
very
oh, really?
confusing sometimes.
Yeah,
They should probably think about changing their name.
It's kind of like New York, New York. Barovia, Barovia.
Maybe we can talk to
Barovia.
Irina about it.
Yeah, we'll talk to Irina about it. How come your name, yeah,
Her brother
region
might be
and the
able to
town have the same
situate
name?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Barovia, Barovia. So we went with the lady, the mysterious lady, and said we'd help, and then next thing you know, they've got public executions going on, and people in the streets killing each other, and it was a big mess, and I feel like we didn't really do that much good.
I mean,
But sometimes, I don't know,
speak for yourself. I think I did good. Human, I did good.
What did you guys
Right?
do?
What
you
did we do, Hugh? Remember how we saved that chained up guy? And...
Oh yeah, that's right. You did.
Oh,
boy.
yes. I hope he's all right at the inn.
Yeah.
And I don't know about the rest of that. I saw you disappear further into the burning building.
Oh, that's right. No, yeah, I got out through a magic circle. I found Victor, saved him. He was like, there was a bunch of animated dead cats. It was really sweet, and I had him open the window so they could get out. Because, they shouldn't die that way. I mean, they were already dead, but, you know what I mean.
I do not.
I do not.
Listen, just because you're undead doesn't mean you don't feel pain and you don't have feelings. Like, anyways, undead rights, different topic. No, yeah, I jumped through the magic circle. Victor followed. We ended up in a cold, snowy mountain. I met, don't know if you've met him, Eminem. I met him.
The rap artist?
No, excuse me, sorry. Mordenkainen, the most powerful mage in
Oh.
the world.
Isn't
in
he
all
the
of
one that
Faerun.
tried to take down
Is that
Strahd?
what he says?
I thought so. Isn't that what he says? He said he was the strongest mage.
Well, sometimes
but
that's
that's what he
point of
said.
opinion, yes.
Well,
Never
he
ask a barber if you need a haircut.
listen. He saved our bacon and took us to his mansion. It was invisible. Thought he was crazy, and he is a little bit, but he's really cool.
Wait a
but
minute, wait a minute. He took you to his mansion and then he told you it was invisible after you got there?
No,
You
It
can't see
was-
anything. Believe me.
man, that would be crazy. No, it
I wish
was
I had thought of that.
invisible. And he was like, "There's my mansion." And isn't it amazing? And there was nothing there. And then he reached into the air and turned his hand, and a door showed up. And we walked through, and it was a mansion.
Okay. So you saw a mansion. All right. So,
Yes, there was a mansion.
all right.
And that's where Victor's staying. And he is training Victor because Victor has potential for magic. And Victor
Oh.
will help us. I mean, I think he will. He's
How do we get a hold of Victor?
well. I have a thing, and I show them the sending stone.
Oh.
I couldn't say any of this to you guys because the devil listens in, and I couldn't. He is
Oh.
looking. He thought he destroyed Mordenkainen because Mordenkainen had raised the people to fight against him, and he thought he had slain Mordenkainen. But I think Strahd knows that
don't
Mordenkainen
say
might
his
still
name.
be alive. Oh, sorry, not Strahd. Mr. S.
Stop saying his name.
Who? Strahd?
Whatever. He already knows we're here.
Yeah. Mr. S.
True that.
I think Mr. S knows that he might be around. So he's in hiding. But he is pretty strong, and so is Victor.
That would be some fun fireworks to watch
Yes.
from a long way away.
I gotta move because my cat is attacking me.
Oh, well.
Stupid cat. How dare.
Pets. Okay, so, all right. And Maeve, you've met someone too, huh? And also had to make a promise and had something you had to do. And it's also someone who wanted to get Strahd. So far, we've got Mordecai wants to kill Strahd, and he's teaching a kid to kill Strahd. Okay, the devil equals
At this point,
Strahd.
I don't know if it matters. He can probably see us from where he's at. We're standing out in the open.
And then the Great Mother wants to kill that guy. And then
The okay mother.
But, okay, wait a minute now. We haven't talked to Renn yet. Renn
Renn is still sleeping on the ground.
Renn's still sleeping. Okay. And then a guy that Maeve met also wants to kill this guy. So yeah.
So we're killing this guy, right?
Well,
It seems like a mutual understanding that we need to take down this person. No matter who we talk to recently, they don't want this person in that castle.
that's right.
Before we left the castle, Maeve, you had mentioned that we needed to look for a hunter?
We are going to meet up with somebody who is looking for a hunter. A
More
famous
than-
hunter.
The
famous
invisible person, right? The invisible lady from the castle.
Yeah, she's the one looking for the hunter.
Okay, let's go meet her as soon as.
So, Mordenkainen told me many things, some of which I remember. But one of those is that there is a hunter. He is of the devil's.
You might be cutting out.
Devil's what?
Oh, sorry.
The devil's what? Oh my god!
Oh my god!
The devil's kind, but he lives in a tower off of the edge of a lake. Lake Baratok.
You know, we probably have a tarot card that says something like that.
His name is Van Richten. Maybe that was something I learned. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know. Is there a tarot card thing that says that?
Well, let me look through.
No, it was personally to Fenn. This was what Mordenkainen said.
There is a go to the mountains, climb the white tower, guarded by the golden knights.
So if
Weapon
that
of vengeance, pile treasure beyond set of amber doors.
Lake Baratok is
I guess he didn't tell me where it was located.
Card number
said
4
it's
is
n-
definitely Vincent.
Vincent?
It wasn't near the mountains.
Yeah.
Who is Vincent?
Card number 4.
Right,
Who's
but
Vincent?
who's the name?
Oh, well, isn't that the name of the kid that they rescued from the house in the city? He was imprisoned in his
That's
house.
Victor.
Oh, Victor. Sorry,
That's-
Victor. Victor is
That's
number
Victor.
4.
Yeah. Yeah, he's staying with Morton. So it's
Yeah. All right.
As you are talking, time goes by, and Renn, you are feeling refreshed. Also, remember, paladins and wizards, remember to prepare your certain spells for the day.
Oh yeah. Spell time. Do I have to prepare the animate dead, or is it always prepped?
It is always.
Excellent.
It is a once per day thing.
And just to make sure I was hearing everything right earlier, now that I'm awoken from our long rest, the exhaustion is gone?
No
Or
exhaustion.
do I still have... Okay, no exhaustion. I wasn't sure if I still had it because I slept later, but I guess no one woke me up, so I don't know why I thought that.
That's fine.
Just trying to be honest.
And in the handout sheet, I will allow you to do you want to RP explain the tarot readings to Renn, or do you want to just tell me
Oh,
about it?
yes. So, Renn, we're so glad you're awake. We were just, all of us, while we were sleeping, I'll just say it, we were all visited. We had visitations of some kind or another. Different.
Renn flinches.
Yes, they were different powerful entities, all different, who were asking us to fight against or find a way to fight against the devil, the owner of the castle we were just at, whose name we don't speak.
Oh, you mean Strahd?
No, yes, we don't say that name. But at any rate, and each of us were given something. We received some sort of power from these entities. So perhaps, did you experience anything like this while you were sleeping?
Renn just kind of bites his lip and thinks about it for a second, not really knowing these people and also not really trusting what he saw, and he's just going to nod vaguely and say, well, yes, I may have received some help, though I'm not really sure how. I was offered a bone that would give me strength in exchange if I kept tapping into... I mean, well, you've all seen me when I'm angry. Not exactly proud of raging.
Ah, yes. Well, that sounds like a very similar story to the rest of us. Each of us received something, but also were asked for some.
Oh, no, mine was apparently a little free gift. I didn't want to commit to anything, and I refused to take it until she said it was a little free gift as long as I just kept raging.
Oh, I see. Well,
Yes. She was also very, rotund and beautiful. And kind of mean.
and beautiful. Okay. I met a female also that was somewhat rotund, but not beautiful at all. So.
Oh, she was lovely.
So as you woke up, we were in the middle of talking about the tarot reading that we received before we met you, and in it, we received a reading from a gypsy in the forest, and we believe that as we go about what we're
you
doing,
mean a Romanian?
yes, a Romanian,
Yes.
and
I believe they like to be called Bistani.
Vistani, yes.
Is it Vistani? Okay.
Yes.
The Vistani. And in that reading, so we wrote down what she said, but there were many clues in it to ways that we can go about what we're doing to try to free this area from the oppression of this man in the castle. I believe.
I just
Did I say
wanted
that right?
I just wanted to leave the castle, but okay, do go on.
So that's what we're going to be doing, is going on.
Yes, away from the castle.
Yes.
Yes, wonderful.
Are we headed to Valaki?
I believe so, yes.
I say, onward. Also, DM, GM, did I get anything for Mysterious Bone?
I sent it to you in Messenger.
In Messenger, okay, let me just get in there. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's start off with marching order.
Fenn,
Uh-oh.
Cut out.
oh, I want to animate dead.
Where are you just gonna anywhere in the field?
Yeah, we're in a field, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like because he said the undead are. Do I have to wait? Great.
Well, you need to find something that's dead. You need
Gravestones
a
or-
pile of
Oh, I
bones
see.
or a corpse.
I thought there was. Oh, I see. I need the components. So a drop
Yeah.
of blood, a pinch of flesh, and a pinch of bone dust.
Which you could get if you
Oh,
had
a pile
corpse.
of bones or a corpse or medium. Okay, never mind. I
There's
thought it was
probably
like.
dead bodies.
Create
all over the
undead?
place.
Or summon undead?
Yeah, I guess I was interpreting it as like Zed was like, your fallen comrades litter all of Barovia. So it's like, yeah, everywhere you walk, there's dead bodies under the ground. But I misunderstood that. So no, Fenn carries on with the group.
Okay. Well, there is a graveyard in Valaki
No
that
squire
you can
yet.
test your spell.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Well, Hume will be out in front with a lot of health. Who's going after that?
I can.
And then me.
Okay.
I will follow shortly after.
I will go last.
All right. And I want perception checks from everyone as well. This is a normal pace, yeah?
Yeah.
Did my roll go? Yeah, it did.
All right. So you head down the road. It is about late afternoon, and you make your way back into the forest of surrounding Valaki. And as you walk, you get this. Well, 3 of the 5 of you get the familiar sense of the trees closing in around you.
Pending doom.
Maybe.
I bring out
Where's
the symbol that I wrote down from the invisible person.
Okay. Do you show everyone this symbol?
Yes. This is what we're looking for, I think. If I remember correctly. This is how I know that we will find her.
Oh, so will she be in the town, or are you saying we could look? This could be something that might appear to us on the way there.
She's outside the town in the forest.
Oh, okay. Keep your eyes peeled.
Okay. You all walk in the direction of Valaki, and the first several people don't see much. Though with Maeve showing off the symbol, you have an idea of what to look for. And as you make your way closer and closer to town, you see off in the distance the walls of Valaki have been torn down.
Mm.
The wooden barrier that blocks off Valaki from the forest is in pieces in the surrounding woods. And you can now see the town for its for all its glory without having to be inside of it. And you make your way almost to the town when Fenn and Hazel, you manage to see the hunter symbol carved in one of the trees just about 50 feet from town.
The hunter symbol?
The one that Maeve shared.
Oh. I thought that was the spy symbol.
It is,
I'm gonna
it's
point
the
it out.
symbol that the invisible person showed to Maeve, saying this is her symbol.
I see. I'm gonna point it out. Be like, there's a symbol. That symbol is on that tree over there.
Yeah.
Did she say how she was going to reach us?
I don't think so.
All right. Do we sit and wait for her?
I'm gonna go up to the tree and be like, hello, we're here.
You wait for a little bit, but you can't see or hear anything coming from the forest.
I shrug, like big exaggerated, like I don't know what to do.
I hesitate to say we should just keep moving forward because I feel like we're missing something. But at the same time, I'm bored.
I'm gonna go investigate the tree. How about that? Maybe there's something underneath it.
Sure.
Maybe there's
why
something in
not?
it.
Good thinking.
Cut down the tree.
Let's cut down the tree.
Renn, you're bored,
I
go climb the
don't
tree.
think. Okay.
May I investigate tree?
Fenn, yes. Roll investigation.
Come on. Roll 20. I gotta refresh. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
It
Yeah,
wouldn't
I had that
let me.
too.
I was clicking the button and it just wouldn't go. Wouldn't roll.
Hopefully it doesn't lock you out. It's about this time when it gets difficult.
I got locked out.
Oh dear.
Okay, I'll exit game. And try and
Do you want to roll a
back
physical
in.
D20?
if you'll allow it.
Yeah, add 2 to it.
Okay. Why is roll 20 like this? Let me go get my die.
Oh wait, investigation. It's just a 1. My bad.
Okay, I logged back in. Let's see here.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a 10.
All right. So you look up and down this tree, and it looks just ordinary, like any other tree, except with a very faint symbol that has been carved into it.
I don't find anything. It's just a tree. Anyone else want to try?
Yeah, I'll look at it. I know trees pretty good. I lived in the forest
Yeah, I
my
think you
whole
would.
life.
Anyone get any cool gifts that help them with this tree?
I don't think going to the ethereal plane's gonna help me with this tree.
I don't think compelling the tree to duel me is going to help.
Just a symbol. Is it pointing? I'm just gonna do a perception. Is it perception or history or what?
Well, depends on what you're looking for.
I want to discern if the uh I want to see if it looks like it's pointing some way, or if there's any, if I feel anything magic about it or whatever.
Okay. Roll Arcana then. It is pointing down, just like the
Pointing down.
Ankh symbol style.
Mm-hmm.
And you try to discern whether there's some magical properties about the tree or the symbol, but you don't really sense anything odd about it. And while you're like looking it up and down and trying to figure things out, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
I look around.
Look around and see nobody other than the people you're with.
Invisible lady, are you here?
You seems like it's a nice one.
Yes. We came here to see you.
I am unsure about your companions.
I will vouch for them. I think none of them will harm you.
And you make any kind of indication that you are telling the truth?
What kind of indication would help?
Compensation?
Compensation?
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
How about Zone of Truth?
I didn't prepare that one today.
I didn't either.
I think you can trust my friends. I understand your fear, but we're far from the castle now.
So slim one is Shaw. I talked to her in the castle, but I do not know about the others. They are different.
Can everyone hear her or just Hazel?
she's very very quiet, and I think only Renn and Maeve would be able to hear her.
Got really good senses.
I'll let everybody know. You know, our friend is here. She trusts me, and she trusts Maeve, but she's worried about the rest of you. Can you, my dear, if they lay down their weapons, would you be willing to talk with us and let us help you?
That might be a good start. I don't know about any kinds of magic that they could perform.
I'm the one with the magic, most of it. I'm afraid. We have a healer. He can heal, and that's mostly what they do. So I'll pass that along to everyone else. If you lay your weapons down, she'll talk with us.
Serendipity just like kneels and puts his hands on the ground and shrugs.
Okay, good.
I mean, he's the monk.
Yeah, he has no weapons, but he kind of is a weapon, so he'll do that.
He himself is a weapon.
Yeah.
Hume will start to put his mace down when the person will whisper, "Not here. We need to go further into the forest. I do not want to be seen by the people from Falaki."
Okay, I'll follow you.
You're
Everybody thinks
invisible.
it's... Oh, yeah, you're invisible, dear. How do we follow you if you're invisible?
You look around and you see one of on the floor of the forest there is a stick and it breaks, and she says, just follow from the path straight on in the forest from here.
Okay.
I will tell you when to stop.
All right. So I'll pass that word on to people that didn't hear her, so we can do that.
And everyone walks into the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. Okay.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Okay. So, you make your way some ways in. It's about somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes when she tells Hazel to stop.
I stop and I
Okay.
put my arms up. Everybody else stop.
Now, put down the weapons and walk maybe 10 feet away.
All right. She's really worried, guys, that you're gonna hurt her. So you gotta do that.
Serendipity just sits his ass down to the ground and blinks. Because he is the weapon. I don't have weapons. Should I just like get down and like scuttle backwards in the dirt?
That is fine. I don't need. I understand your predicament.
Oh, I
As long
suppose
as-
someone could tie my hands behind my back.
She's fine. She won't hurt you. All right.
All right. Well, Hume will place his weapons on the ground and move away from them. Everyone else?
She says she's okay with me, so.
You're in the cool club.
But we'll remove the flame tongue last.
Well-
Put the tongue down.
Both the sword and the mace that you got?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the
Well,
mates have
so I
definitely-
would put the mace down and the dagger that I have and the regular longsword, but the flame tongue, I'm just kind of like hugging it and just like, oh, okay. Nobody better take this.
murder them. Put it down. Grudgingly. The Paladin. That sword.
And I guess just two people effectively have to place their weapons down. And
Prejudiced.
yeah, what was that?
Oh, I was just saying prejudiced. Prejudiced against us Paladins.
I thought you were about to say prejudiciation, and I was like, why?
Oh, I don't know why I'm like just. I don't know.
It
All right.
happens.
So you, two place down their weapons, walk away from them, and as you do so, a woman flickers into view. It is finally good to make your acquaintances. I am Esmeralda.
Oh.
I am a hunter. Well, not quite a hunter. I am looking for Van Richten to train me.
I don't know who that is.
Well-
Somebody care to fill in the blanks?
I'm sorry. Van Richten is a very famous vampire hunter. He's fought many monsters and is claimed to be here in Barovia.
Oh,
I believe that with his strength and some training, I could help out and take down the devil in the castle.
I like the sound of this. This is what I've wanted from the beginning.
She will
Could
turn
use help
to
like this.
Maeve and say, "I'm very sorry I couldn't show myself there. There's someone who I could tell was not of the living." She'll turn to Fenn and say, "Not quite like you, but someone more sinister."
Wait, you sent somebody in the castle that was not quite living?
I sensed someone among your people when I was in the room. The room was a hearth?
Someone that was with us wasn't quite living?
Well,
And not that guy?
Uh,
Points at Fenn.
And
No,
not
not someone who has been turned by the Dark Lord.
Oh.
I didn't
Well,
want to show
was-
myself in front of them and blow my cover, as it were.
Oh, that was the cleaning lady.
yeah. Helga.
Really? So you think Helga was actually
Helga
turned?
was undead?
Oh my.
She's gonna be cleaning for the rest of her life, which is
I'm-
going to be forever.
Are we sure it was Helga? That seems a little, I mean, she was very scared. Cursed necklace. I don't know. Seems weird.
Yeah.
Are we positive it was Helga?
Well, we don't know
Who
for
else
sure.
could it
Just
be?
guessing. So, Esmeralda's looking for what again? We're looking for.
A famous
Vampire
vampire hunter by the name of Van Richten.
Von Richten. Okay, I'm adding this to my notes.
I thought maybe somebody in the party had already heard of him or met him or something. Maybe? Hmm?
Yeah,
Oh, that's meta knowledge. I wouldn't know that. I'm sorry. Never mind.
You could still ask that. Like, does anyone
Yeah.
in this party know of that name?
Yeah,
Do we?
I ask that.
I've heard of a hunter that lives in a tower off of the edge of a lake.
Oh. Well,
Ah.
then that was where you were thinking of going anyway.
It was one of the places.
Was this hunter who you know?
I've never met him before, but he was. The information was given to me by a friend, person who knows a lot about the devil, and is an enemy of the devil.
I do not know of whatever lake you are talking about. There are several in this land. I have not been here too long.
What about Lake Baratok? Have you heard of it before?
I have not heard of any names of lakes here.
Hmm.
There is a lake up north from here. I've seen it when I've been keeping an eye on the Valakians. They are very strange.
That's how we feel too. Where did you come from originally?
Well, it's a bit of a strange story. I am not from Barovia. But there's possibly for another time. Before it gets too late, we can't stay out in the forest for too long.
Okay.
There are creatures that stalk. And I have only been able to keep myself from sight. Do you know of a place to stay?
There was the place in Valaki.
Or we have a tiny hut.
Yes. I could probably cast that again.
We could cast the tiny hut again. Waste another 3rd level spell slot. Wait, what is a 3rd level spell slot again?
Wait.
Thankfully, if you cast the tiny hut and then take a long rest, you gain it back.
That's true. That's the hand.
Oh
So-
my gosh, so it doesn't even matter.
So
Tiny
it
hut,
only
tiny hut.
matters if you run out of spells, 3rd level spell slots at before you cast it.
Amazing.
But would you be? We might get some information if we go to rest at the inn where we stayed in Valaki.
That could be
Do
a
we?
possibility.
Do we have people in Valaki who want to kill us?
I don't think so. Not you guys. Me, maybe.
There might be a warrant out for Hazel here.
Oh, they probably forgot about it already.
Why would
You're
they have
public
a
enemy
warrant
number
out
one.
for Hazel?
She knows what she did.
I tried to start a revolution.
She's a
like
disturber
you
of the
do. I
I'm
tried to.
sorry, I've known you all for about 72 hours and this just gets weirder and weirder. Why am I still following you again?
I think it's been like 12 hours.
Yeah.
It
We
was
were
just
sleeping for 8
yesterday
of
that
them. We were sleeping for 8
Hazel
of them. Yeah.
started the revolution.
Oh my god, well
Yeah.
it just, I
Oh, it
guess
was just yesterday? Oh, they might
It
not have
was
forgotten.
just- yesterday
time
morning.
All right.
creeps by in
I
your
will
company.
be changing my appearance when we go into town. Thank you very much. To make sure nobody recognizes me.
So I think I might just go now.
Are you sure your skills are not helpful to the cause?
They have been so
No.
far.
What you? Oh, that's not the tune you were all singing a while back. But all right, go on. Flattery will get you everywhere.
I thought so. All right, I will disguise myself before we go into town. If we're gonna do that, if everybody's good for that, I'll disguise myself before we go in.
Still don't know what this revolution is, but sure, hide.
You'll see when we go to Valaki.
Oh yeah, fuck 12, let's go.
So Hazel, you cast Alter Self?
I do. I cast disguise self on
Disguise self.
myself,
Right.
and I will look like a young man.
All right. And you will now head into town. Everyone's got everything ready. Paladins grab their weapons again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I will have to homebrew all the lovely things you gave me, and that will take some time. But if I need to cast them in the next 15 minutes, I will just copy, paste, and roll accordingly for now as a band-aid.
Okay.
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 Anyone like to do anything else before you head into town? All right. Silence is deafening.
Yeah. Silence speaks louder than words. Nah, I think we're good.
Okay. So you head through the forest back into town. You don't need to go back onto the path just to get there since the walls have been torn down.
Ooh, is everything dim? Can I polymorph into a bat and fly the rest of the way?
Well, technically it is constantly dim light.
Beautiful! I fly back as a bat!
Alright, you see Renn shapeshift into a bat and start flying around.
That's not going to make that lady
Oh my
nervous at all.
God, he's a vampire.
What?
Did we free one of Devil's minions?
No, I mean
Get
that
it.
was Renn,
it.
but maybe he's always done that. I don't know. I don't understand how tieflings work. Do we catch it?
I would think it'd be something like a hellbat if it was tiefling. It could be.
it a hellbat?
Never mind. That's probably normal.
Just
Yeah.
accept the bat. Bat is fine.
Well, once again, I do not know if I'm comfortable traveling with someone who is experiencing vampire-like aspects.
He just stole. He
He's
stole.
not a vampire. He's a tiefling.
Yeah, he stole. He
you
just
can be
stole an
both.
item that allows him to do
I
that.
don't think so. I think there's an ethics against that.
Oh
You
no,
have to be one
please
or the
don't put
other.
ideas into my head.
You could either be demon or vampire. You can't be both.
What if we homebrewed something?
Well, technically, like, you can contract vampirism and lycanthropy and all that
Yeah.
fun stuff without
Oh.
changing your race.
What is
I
this, a
know.
Twilight film? No.
Yeah, is this bat sparkly?
No!
Does it
of
sparkle in the
course
dim
not.
light?
Disco
No.
ball?
You're thinking of my ASMR. This is a tiefling.
Okay.
Does it have little horns?
No, comically big horns for a bat, defying the laws of physics as he's flying around.
Just had to ask.
All right. So since you, most of you have explored Valaki, I will now give you access to the map.
Yay!
Ooh, Valaki.
So this is the entrance. This is town square. This is the inn. This is the church. This is the burgomaster's house.
It's burnt down right now. Yeah.
I think that's most of the spots. This is the coffin maker's shop that you were in before, and this is what's her name? Lady Watcher's house.
All right, Lady Watcher, who's in charge now.
Well, we were thinking about heading straight for the inn, right?
Yeah. Is Elena still here?
You left her here.
Okay. And her friend that she was here to meet, he wasn't here when we left, so we never did meet that guy.
Vasily.
Vasily.
No, you had not. You were
Yeah.
running from mobs when you,
Yeah.
she said that would be a time to meet him.
Yeah.
So, you head into town. It is getting to mid-evening. So in the time it took you to get here, it's about like people are setting up the street lights and whatnot. And you make your way through the town. And once you get to this point, you notice that there's something different in the square. What used to be the gallows and it wasn't. The gallows are made on the day of the festival. So what was it called? What's it called when you hold someone's hands and head in place? I forgot.
What?
Heads and hand in place?
Oh, the
Stocks.
stocks. The
Stocks,
stocks are,
right?
yeah.
We gotta check the stocks. I hope they're doing well.
My stocks are going down.
No, no.
That's the reason.
There are no
Sorry,
more
Evan.
stocks in town.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
They seem to be
No,
torn down, but in its place is a large wooden structure, and you make your way towards the town square, and it is very different. There is something that looks kind of like a large table resting in the middle of the square with stairs leading up to it and a chair situated on top of it. And surrounding all this are people in red robes. On top of the chair sits a familiar figure. Familiar as in the Lady Fiona Watcher. On her right side is Isaac, and down in front of the large pedestal is the elderly woman that Fenn saw walking the path.
Uh-oh.
Can I perch on Fenn's shoulder?
Yes.
Okay.
If he allows it.
His bat lands on Fenn's shoulder, and Fenn just kind of like, oh, all right, that's just don't poop on me.
I do the
Let
whole
me-
bat wing hug thing around the neck.
Don't poop on me.
Don't you
So,
poop on me.
so I'm gonna kind of whisper to the people. So Isaac's working for her. Do I recognize the old lady?
Yes. The three of you, Hume, Maeve, and Hazel, all recognize the elderly woman as the woman from the windmill.
Oh my god.
And as you are taking all this in, you see the Lady Fiona Watcher pronouncing something to the old woman. She says, "Well, fine, just take one. If that's all you need, I will grant you whatever you like." And the older woman will hobble over to a woman and a child standing off to the side, and she will grab onto the child and pull her away from the woman, dragging it over, and she pulls out a sharp object and pricks the child. The child does nothing. It just looks on the woman in fear, and the older woman says, "Not this one. I can't have this one." She tosses the child back to its mother. Bring me someone who actually cries. That is what makes it good. And a couple of these men in robes will come over and grab another child, and the child will start to scream and yell, and she says, "Yes, good, bring it to me. I will use this one, yes." And she grabs the child and tosses into her cart and shuts the door. "Thank you. I am glad to make some agreement finally with the mayor of Valaki." "Yes, just leave. Get out of here. I don't want to deal with you anymore." "I will be back. No worries." And the old lady will start to push the cart in your direction, and catch sight of the 5 of you. And with that, we'll end it there.
Ooh, ow, I was about to go ape shit.
Yeah, are we attacking this old lady now that we're a little stronger?
Should we do it outside the town?
No. I have a
Oh,
feeling
yeah,
we'd
let's,
be
like,
also
you know.
up against everybody else here.
I am a
follow
bat.
her,
I
and
will
then-
probably stop being a bat before we do anything.
You go poop on her. Go poop on
Poop on her.
Don't tempt me. I might.